Good afternoon, fellow Southerners. No Clue 998 here, coming at you with a new video. And quickly, you see the team that I have there that I'm actually going to bring in for 7.1.3, my initial run through. I've done the first two maps, and I had stopped for a while, but I decided to start again. And I decided to go down this route, which is the Blaze Power Shield route. And I decided to bring in a bunch of champions who have good crit for their special too, because with Power Shield the power goes up to 400%. Now with Blaze you do lose some health, but hopefully we could power through real quick and not lose as much. So for the first match against Gambit, I decided to bring in my Corvus Glaive. As we all know, his special 2 does deal a lot of damage. So basically, all I'm trying to do is get to that L2 and boom, that's it for that fight. And basically, that's what you try to do through this whole entire lane. Here we go up against Karnak. I decided to bring in my Corvus Glaive again against Karnak. As you can see, you are degenning some health. But what you hope to do here is get to that L2, and just like that, the fight is over. Alright guys, here we go to fight number 3. Which is against Captain America. Once again, you see the Blaze and Power Shield nodes. I should be bringing in Blade for this one, which I know I do. And basically with Blade, you also try to get to that L2 because it's pretty powerful, especially with Bleed. And just like that, the fight is over against Captain America. The other good thing with Blade is if you hold down your block, you can actually regen some of what you've lost. So you can bring back your health. You can do the same thing with Black Widow. And that's why you bring in Heimdall on this lane, so that way you can get a little protection, a little death cheat. That might be able to help you out with that. Alright, and against Falcon, I decided to bring in my Black Widow. And as you can see, because of the Blaze node, I am losing power, but because of the L2, I was able to generate some of that power back. I'm sorry, some of that health back. And just like that, I got all my health back, and Falcon is down. Alright, here we go to fight number 5, I believe. And I'll be going up against Sorcerer Supreme. And I will be bringing in my Captain America. And as with the prior fights, you try to get to your L2. And just like that, Sorcerer Supreme is down with Captain America's special 2. All right, we're gonna go now to next, and I believe it's the last fight before the boss. Yeah, it is. It's against Joe Fixit. And I will be bringing in my blade against him. And once again, you just try to get that get up to an L2 and set that off. But against Joe Fixit, it didn't quite kill him off, but as you can see, the Heimdall effect did save me just for a second, but unfortunately he still knocked me out. So I decided to bring in I think I decided on Captain America. I'm not sure. Don't quite remember. I did a few runs last night. Oh, I decided to bring in my Black Widow. And with her L1 actually, Joe Fixit is down. And now it's time to head off to the boss. Alright, but before we do, I get to choose a new character to swap out to face off against the boss here. And I decided to bring in my Dr. Doom to go. I believe the boss is Vision Arcus, and he's actually pretty good against him. So I decided to swap out my Captain America and bring in Doom to face off against Vision Arcus. Alright guys, and here we go against the fight. I did forget to check the nodes on that. Sorry about that, fellas. Here I evade his L1. And I decided to throw my L2 against him. Alright. I thought I made a mistake here. I should not have let him get to a special 3. I needed to stick with the special 1, which is easy to evade, and his special 2, which is not as easy, but easier to, it's just as easy to evade. I made that mistake here, so I had to get a little more aggressive. Try to generate some of my health back. I was able to evade that special 2. Got lucky there with that parry. I actually thought he was going to hit me. I launched my special 2. And once again, I make the mistake of letting him get to his special 3. And my biggest mistake on these fights usually is that I am not as patient as I should be. But I believe the Heimdall effect did help me survive there. and I was able to get some more damage before he actually knocks me out. So I am literally down to 29%, and I decide to bring in my Black Widow. And hopefully I can finish him off with her. Alright, I evade his special one. Alright, throw in my special 2, which heals me back up to almost 100%. Now he's down to less than 20%. Alright, throw my L2 and he blocked it, but luckily he did not attack me right away, so I did not get punished for it. And unfortunately he does knock me out. I should have been a little more aggressive with him, but unfortunately I wasn't. So I decided to bring in my Corvus Glaive. I heal him up just a little bit, just in case. And of course he only has one charge. But I'm trying to get to a special because we know that Corvus can hit pretty hard. And with the power shield node, definitely would be a good hit with plenty of damage. And there we go, guys. Was able to get to a special 2, and Corvus Glaive finishes off Vision Arcus, and that takes care of that lane in 7.1.3. Alright guys, that would do it for this video. If you like what you saw, please press that like button and subscribe to my channel. See you on the next one.